visible. And I'm presenting with a phone, so probably maybe I'll be zooming so that maybe the words will look a bit bigger for most of us. So thank you so much, and let's go over the presentation. Yes. So just a minute. Sorry, I was muted. I hope I'm audible now.
Yes, you are.
Okay. I said I want to put my camera off. It's off now, so that at least I'll have enough wave band, and then maybe probably the presentation will not cut. So as I was saying, I'm presenting on my phone. So I welcome all of you to CTC. Today is our general presentation. So this is CTC, and then CTC known as Creative Time Center. As you can see, that's our logo over there. And then somebody will ask, what is CTC? CTC, known as Creative Time Center, is a platform that offers an ordinary online user the opportunity to convert their online activities to cash. So what are some of these online activities that we do? We visit Facebook, YouTube, TikTok to do so many things without earning a dime. So this platform will help us to convert that into cash. So very soon you will know how. Okay. So as you can see, CTC mission is to build the most influential community in the online space, whereby users of various online platforms can monetize their online presence without paying a dime. The key word is what? Without paying a dime. Okay. This project is free. You only need your smartphone, your data, and then your time. So our slogan is what? Do not pay a dime, but pay attention. Because if you don't pay attention to understand the project, to understand the business, to own it as your own, you may not know how it is. So that is why we are saying what? Do not pay a dime, but what? Pay attention. So some people are always wondering, and how does the platforms make money? And how will I just visit a platform to also make money? So these are just three ways that the platforms make money for all of us to know. So the first one is partnership deals with internet service providers. And then the second one is premium subscription. And then the third one is what? Advertisement. So if you are picking them one after the other, the partnership deals with the internet service providers. Just take it, any platform that you want to visit, you need data to visit that platform. So the data that you are using to visit, a percentage of the data is paid as cash to the platforms. So that is how they make money. Number two, which is a premium subscription, is most of the platforms have free time for you to use. For instance, Zoom that we are in here, you have about 40 minutes free, and then you have a limited capacity of members or participants. If you now want to increase that to have more capacity of people, and then have more time, unlimited time that you want, then you need to pay for it. And that is the premium subscription. So if you pay, they also make money. Now, the third one, which is advertisement, is that anytime we visit a platform, be it YouTube, be it Facebook, you see that art will be playing. Whether you like it or not, the art is playing for you. simply because you have visited there, somebody content is there and you have visited. So as you have visited and the ad is playing for you, they are trying to draw your attention to the product that they are advertising to you. If you like it, you subscribe to their product. Now, before they will come and advertise on that platform, they need to pay for it. So if they pay, the platform also make their money. So that is the three ways that platforms make money. Now, let us take a closer look at revenue from art alone globally. Okay, global revenue for art. Let me see, my pencil is missing. I wanted to circle. So just give me a minute. Let me draw my pencil so that I can use it to circle for others to see. Okay, good. So as I was saying, let me just draw it and enlarging it and we'll see because I'm using a phone. Now look at this amount here. Okay, that is 733 billion US dollars. That is art revenue alone, globally, global revenue. That is the statistics in 2023. 2024 own has not come yet. So if this huge money is being paid to platforms, they are paying this because of me and you, because you visit there and then they will play the ad to you to also catch your attention. And that is what it is. Now let's look at YouTube. Okay, the amount of money YouTube made on art alone for 2023. Now look at the figure there. Okay, 31.51 billion US dollars in the year 2023, as we can all see over there, from art alone, advert alone. And they are getting this huge sum of money. And you ask yourself, why are they getting this huge sum of money? It is because of what? Me and you. It is because of me and you who visit. Okay. Now, this is a revenue gotten from the Meta company, that is Instagram and Facebook. You know, these two are owned by one person. Now, if we look at individually how much they have made, I've just zoomed it for us to see. Instagram and then what? Facebook. Look at the amount here at the top. Okay, let me circle it for us to see. Look at it here. 134 billion US dollars for these two sites or this company. So the question is, why is it that advertisers pay this huge type of, sum of money? They are paying it because you're what? They value your views, okay? They value your views and they want to get you who is viewing the platform to advertise their product to you. They are just paying that to get, to reach you. Because if they don't pay, they will not have the opportunity to come and what? Advertise their product. So that is how it is. Now, look at we are saying that the current monetization opportunity only favors few content creators. And who are these content creators that we are talking about? The content creators are the people who will go and put the videos in YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and then we'll all go and watch and enjoy ourselves. They are known as the content creators. Now, you can create content in your what? Your interest area. If you are a musician, if you are a talkative, if you are somebody who eats, especially people that eat big, big. There was a time I was watching a video on the Facebook when the person cut the ball, the banku. When he cut it, you think that he will not be able to swallow it, but he will be able to swallow it. And when you see it like that, it will interest you to see, will he be able to swallow this big thing? So it will entice you to watch the video to the end, and he's making his money. People are teaching others how to cook. Nowadays, people are working mathematics in Facebook, TikTok for us to what? To listen. People are giving financial advices in TikTok, how to invest money. They are all content creators. And they are the only people who guess that money or who get paid. Me and you that will go there with our data, our time, we don't benefit anything. Thank God CTC is here. Soon you know how you will make money with this. Now, this is one content creator, Kevin David. Okay, we can search about him if you don't know him. Look at the amount of money he has made just within a day. Let me zoom and we'll all look at the date. That is what? A Monday, October 7th. Look at the amount of money here. 80,000 US dollars, 80K, just in a day as a content creator. And how on earth is he able to make this? Simple, because a lot of people view him, a lot of people subscribe him, and that is why he's making this huge money. Just a day. What about a month? What about a year? And me and you that will make him get this money. What is our share? Thank God CTC is here. Now, how to make money from YouTube? Okay, you need some criteria to make money in YouTube. YouTube shows ads on videos that we upload to generate revenue from the ads. Now, to get part of the revenue, your channel must, one, have 1,000 subscribers minimum. Two, have 4,000 hours views minimum in the last 12 months. That is 1 year. This is the criteria you need to make revenue or to make money in YouTube. So all the content creators, for you to make money, this is the criteria you need to have. And others have been struggling here to meet this. And they have been creating content upon content. Okay. Now, CTC is here to solve all these problems. Now, how much does YouTube pay per 1,000 views? Okay. YouTube pays based on your content RPM niche. So they have the high RPM niche, which is the financial advice, financial education, like content around those areas. Because anything money, everybody is eager to listen. So they'll get the audience. So they pay very high for that. Then the average RPM niche is what? $5 to $14 per 1,000 views. And these are other contents apart from the what? The financial ones. And then the low RPM niche are just things that are, pranks, play, and all those. Okay. And they are paying $1 to $4, 1,000 views. Okay. That is how they pay. Now, let's do some calculation here. Okay. This calculation was done using the low RPM niche. That is $1 to $4. And the formula is what? Views / months all over what? 1,000 views multiplied by the what? The RPM. So the RPM niche, they are using $1 to $4. And now look at, that is the formula and that is the figures there. Look at the amount they are putting up here per calculation. And this is a huge money that, you can't imagine. That is just a low RPM niche. What about if they are using average or the high? And look at the figure there, 19,572,294 US dollars for just low RPM niche. Now, they have also calculated this for high RPM niche, okay, with the same formula. Now, look at the high RPM niche. They are using 21.2 $2. And when you insert in the calculation, the formula I mentioned earlier, look at the amount of money here. This is what? 362,584.88 US dollars just per month or per year. And this is huge money. Okay, if it is per month, just multiply that by a year and see how much content creators are making. And this is the same guy I talked of, Kevin David. Okay, he made 80,000 US dollars just in a day. So now it means if this is a month, now multiply this in a year and see how much. This guy is making huge sums of money. So in CTC, we are telling you that your views are more than gold in the online space. You understand? That is why we are telling you. Because your views are the key factors leading to massive revenue generation in online monetization. So if you are here and you don't know that, CTC has opened our eyes. I always say that I never knew this until I met CTC. Now, there is another content creator who is a Ghanaian, and most of us know him. If you don't know him, go and search about him. His name is Wadmaya. Okay, just Google about Wadmaya. He's going around the world, listening to people cultures, doing a whole lot of things and posting on his channel. Okay, and then it was in the public domain one day, and they asked him, how much do you make in a month? And he said, in a month that business is not good, he has not made money in that month. He's making what? 50,000 US dollars in a month. Okay, Kevin David made 80,000 US dollars in a day. He is making 50,000 US dollars in a month. Just multiply this, and that is his lowest. When he said he has not made money in a month, just multiply this by 12 months in a year and see how much he's making. What about a month that he has made huge money? It means in a month that business is good, he can make 100,000 US dollars. Okay, and as content creators, the question now is, me and you that will make him get this money, what is our share? Thank God CTC is here. Very soon you know how. These are another content creators. They are people that most of us know them. Mark Engel Comedy. They are from Nigeria. Now, let me just zoom this and we'll look at their what? Their views. You can see it there. 2 billion views and over. Okay. Now, look at their subscribers here. 9.23 million subscribers. And this is just one channel for them. Now, go and insert the formula. Okay. And see how much they're making. I think when we work it out, they can even make $1 million. And just multiply that for a year and see how rich these guys are. And it is me and you that have made them rich like that. Because if we don't go and view, they won't be able to make that money. So the golden opportunity is here. CTC is here to what? To enable you to earn a fair share of your online engagement. So instead of going online to view other people's status, watch videos and do other things and will not earn anything, come and do it in CTC platform and you get rewarded. So on our platform, we have what we call what? Watch and earn. That is our view yard. Okay. This is where content from content creators are going to be what? Uploaded for us to go and view and earn. Instead of going direct to Facebook, YouTube, and will not earn anything, come and view here and earn. Advertisement and all those things will be played, and you watch them and you earn. Instead of doing it direct and will not earn anything. And this is not going to be only what? Professional content creators that will be producing the content and it will be kept here. The project has also got a plan to train interested and talented people to become professional content creators. Very soon, you know how. And when they produce the video, it will be uploaded at the view yard for us to all go and watch. They'll be able to what? To get the criteria that YouTube wants because of our community. Because me and you, if they ask you to go and watch a video, you will quickly go and watch it because you know very well that when you watch, you're going to get money. And they will meet the criteria, which is the 1,000 subscribers, and they will meet the 4,000 views in a year. And they will make money. The platform will make money. And then me and you that will also bring this, let them get this criteria. We'll also make money as we are doing. Okay. Now, somebody asked, what is Content Creators Hub? Okay. That is what I talked about earlier, that people who are talented will be what? Will be trained to become professional content creators. That is why we have Content Creators Hub. We have just unveiled the what? The national studio or the national office in Dubai just a few weeks back. Most of us here, we are aware of it. So in the Content Creators Hub, you what? You have the social media content creators mastering what course for the young ones, those that are interested. You get your free 1,000 subscribers, and then the views from the community, then support to what? To realize your dream faster. So they are going to support you to realize your dream faster, because if you started out there, okay, you need to produce videos upon videos, looking for people to subscribe, telling people that, oh, if you view my content, try to subscribe and upload, so that when I produce new video, you'll be the first to see it. These are all the tricks that they are doing to get the subscribers and the views, so that they can meet the criteria to start cashing out. But with our community, this can be done within a week or even 3 days, because we are growing. We are over 100,000 members now. And if you need only 4,000, you can get that within 3 days or 4 days. So that is why we are seeing that will help you to realize your dreams faster. So CTC will care about you, will care about your future. We are going to empower you so that you enrich your dreams. Okay. Now, some people are always asking questions. Let's look at some of these things here. What is CTC Content Creators Hub? That is, it is a what? It is a hub that is innovative, like it's an innovative platform that is designed to discover, to get you as a talented person, nurture you, promote you, and then you create what? A professional content. So that is all about Content Creators Hub, okay? That is the idea or the brain behind it. And then how does it work? As people that are talented, CTC is going to identify them, okay, recruit them, and then they'll what? They'll give you all the necessary support for you to what? To become a professional content creator, because they're going to teach you. And it's going to be based on your what? Your expertise, like the area you like doing best, or the area you can handle, the area you can do best, okay? And then also a channel is going to be created, and this channel is going to be managed by CTC for you as a content creator, okay? So that all the criteria that you need to meet to start making money, CTC will help you to do that. So these are some of the things that CTC is going to be doing for you. So you are going to be developed as a professional content creator, and then there will be what? Channel management for you. So all these things are things that CTC will be doing for you. Now, what will be your benefit? Let's just go over the benefits. Professionally, you are going to be developed, okay? Because you are going to go through a training. All the resources that you need will be provided for you by CTC to create a professional content, okay? You are also going to get exposure and promotion, because your videos are going to be uploaded for people to view, and you are going to become popular and popular. You'll be exposed to the whole world for your monetization. So all the monetization opportunities is there for you, all by CTC. So if you are a talented content creator, you just have to head straight to CTC. If you know anybody who is a talented person and is looking for support, just introduce the person to CTC, and that person's dreams will become a reality. Now, how to get started is simple, okay? We have our app, which you need to download it. It is in Play Store, but yet to be enlisted in what? App Store. If you go to Google Play now, you will see it. But the App Store own is yet to be what? Enlisted. So all the new people that are here with us, this is how our app looks like. And I know most of you have registered, okay? So this is how the app looks like. It is very, very simple and nice to work with. It's not a complicated app. So you only get a registration link from whoever that invited you to get started, and you are part of CTC. And if you are a talented content creator person, you partner, and everything will be very smooth for you. Now, how it works, our app is very simple. It is not a stressful tap app. No, we have a click and claim button. You only click and claim, and the claiming interval of 24 hours is there. You can boost it, And when you follow whoever that introduce you, the person will be able to teach you nicely. No compulsory referral, okay? No compulsory referral. You can do it alone. But if you refer, you are going to what? Benefit a lot. And a lot of people are taking advantage on that. So unique super rewarding system. Okay. So you earn from simple tax, and then we have vacation incentives, and then we have so many giveaways if you are a member of CTC. Now, team building. Okay, let's go through. It is not compulsory to build a team, but if you build a team, what is at stake for you? What are you going to benefit? So a welcome bonus of 1,000 reward points, direct referral bonus of 1,000 reward points. So if I introduce you, you get a welcome bonus of 1,000 reward points. Me referring you also get 1,000 reward points. So it's a win-win situation. Direct referral extra bonus up to total of what? 1.68 billion reward points. We also have up to 35% rebate commission on your first 3 levels downlines. Okay, they are earnings, and it is not that whatever that they earn, they are going to take some and give it to you. No, they are the system will calculate the percentage and give it to you to motivate you for bringing people on board. You very soon will know how this works. Now, we have CTC device incentives, which one has just ended recently, that is last month, and people are happy and jeering to receive their incentives, which Ghana, our program is coming on 1st March, which most of us are preparing towards it to attend. And today, I saw somewhere in Facebook when South Africa was being parceled to be sent to South Africa. And I was very, very excited to see that because I have a great team in South Africa. We have all expensive paid trip, okay, as an incentive for you if you build a team. We have the car incentives, and then we have house fund, and then many more to enjoy. So if all these things are there for you to build a team, why not build a team to also enjoy this? Who knows? You can qualify for the car, which I'm eyeing very seriously. Now, the direct referral extra bonuses is there. Okay, this is what? Extra. Apart from the percentage that you will be getting, the system has put an extra reward points for us. So if you invite 3 people, you get extra 5,000 reward points. If they are up to 5, you get 10,000. So it's all the way up to, if you have 100 people, you get what? 5,000. And then the last one here, if you have 100,000 people, you get 1.5 billion reward points for bringing all these people on board. So every stage in team building, you are benefiting. You introduce somebody, the person get 1,000 reward points. You also get 1,000 reward points. If they are up to a certain number, you still go ahead to benefit. In fact, it's very, very, very massive. Now, let's look at the 35% rebate commission that I talked of earlier. So let's take it. If user A invite user B, user A will get 20% from the earnings of what? User B. When user B also go to invite user C, he also get his 20% from user C. Then user A will go down there to benefit 10%. Okay. If user C also invite user D, he will get his 20%. All right. User B will go down there to benefit his 10%. All right. Then user A will go down there to the level 3 to benefit 5%. That makes it the what? The 35% rebate commission. What a wonderful structure. You earned from level 1 up to level 3. Okay. So let's look at the rank incentives. As you are building team, you are also what? Ranking up. That is where we have diamond. When you register and finish, you are in pre-diamond. That one, you are not having any logo. Pre-diamond. Then we have diamond 1, diamond 2, diamond 3, diamond 4, diamond 5, diamond 6, diamond 7. And then the Oga Kwata is what? Star director. And that is what most of us are eyeing. If you get there, Charlie, then I don't know how I'm going to describe your life. So let us all work hard to what? To increase in the ranks or to go higher in the ranks. Now, this were the device incentive that just got ended. Okay. For you to qualify for a device incentive, you needed to be in diamond what? 4. Okay. You needed to be in diamond 4. Now, if you're in diamond 4 with a minimum team size of, okay, let me circle it or mark it for people to see. If you're in diamond 4 with a minimum team size of what? 500, you qualify for a smartphone. If you're in diamond 4 with a minimum team size of what? 800, you qualify for what? A tablet. And if you're in diamond 4 with a minimum team size of 1,200, then you have a laptop, which most people have qualified for this promo, which has just ended. And more are yet to come. Those that have just joined, I know definitely a wonderful package is waiting for you guys. Those that are ahead, let's eye the trip, which is ending on 28th of February, and then the car, which is ending on what? 16th June. So let's look at it. The trip is here. So trip to Dubai with CTC, free tickets, 5-star hotel treat, visit to tourist places, shopping vouchers, and all expensive paid trip around the globe. In fact, if you qualify for this, you are going to enjoy, man. Now, let's look at the promotion requirements. For this one, you have to be in diamond 5, and then you build a team size of 5,000 plus members, and it is ending on 28th February, as you have seen it there. So this one, I know by 28th, we'll know those that have qualified for this. Now, the car incentive. And let me tell you something about this car. This car is an electric car. So everybody should have his eye on this. And here you have to be in diamond 6, okay, to qualify for this car. And this is ending on what? 16th June 2025. And you need to become diamond 6, and you need to build a team of 50,000 plus members. After the team members I've already gotten, I'm now waiting to get to diamond 6. I want to drive this electric car. So everybody should eye this car seriously and work hard towards it, because we still have about 4 months to come so that we'll have more cars. Now, somebody will ask, this diamond that I'm mentioning, how will one know that I'm in diamond 1 or diamond 2 or diamond 3? Now, this is how it is. Okay, if you just register, as I said earlier on, you have no logo on your screen. You need to move to diamond 1 before you have a logo. Now, so if you register, you become a pre-diamond. That is where you have your 1,000 reward points. But if you mine and invite people and you are able to have 50,000 reward points, okay? Let me mark it here. You have 50,000 reward points. Then you become diamond 1 and see your logo here, okay? If you have 200,000 reward points, then see your logo. Then you have what? Diamond 2, okay? Now, for you to become diamond 3, you could see your logo there. You need to have 1 million reward points, okay? Plus 10 direct members that you are going to refer, okay? Refer 10 direct members to become diamond 3 plus 1 million reward points. Now, the diamond 4, where a whole lot of people qualified for a device, okay? You need to have 10 million reward points, and you must have what? At least 12 direct referrals who have achieved diamond 3 with you. You need 12 people who are in diamond 3 with you before the system can move you to diamond 4, and you now qualify for the incentive. Even though the incentives are passed, but I know there will be another one. So let us all eye this. Let us teach our downlines, because the way you are able to get to diamond 3, you invited people. So it means you need to also what? Take your downlines through, teach them what to do so that they can also get their 10, 10, 10, 10. And when they are up to 12 of them having diamond 3, or each of them having their 10, 10, 10, 10 registered people who are mining, then the system will send you to what? Diamond 4. But you must also have your what? Your 10 million reward points. After the reward points, if they are mining and claiming, and you are also mining, and then you are collecting your what? Your 3 rebate level commissions and all that, definitely the reward points will not be a problem for you. but just get the people. Okay, for you to get to Diamond 5, you need 100 million reward points, and you must have at least 14 direct referrals who have achieved Diamond 4 with you. Then the system will send you to what? Diamond 5. Okay, which is the travel. Now, Diamond 6, which is the car, you must have what? 1 billion reward points. And you must have 16 direct referrals who have achieved Diamond 5 with you. Okay. Then for you to go to Diamond 7, you need what? 10 billion reward points, and you must have at least 18 direct referrals who have achieved Diamond 6 with you. And then the Diamond 7 to qualification is there, as I mentioned. Then the Oga Kwata is the what? The star director, which all of us have to achieve. Now, as you are ranking in all this, the system has got some rewards for you. So if you become Diamond 2, the system will give you what? 100,000 reward points. If you become Diamond 3, the system will give you what? 500,000. This Diamond 1, Diamond 2. Sorry, let me clear this. Now, Diamond 1, you are getting what? 100,000 reward points and 0.1 travel incentive. Diamond 2, you are getting what? 500,000 reward points plus 0.5 travel incentive points. Then Diamond 3, you are getting what? 1 million reward points plus 5 travel incentive points. And then Diamond 4, you get 5 million reward points plus 25 travel incentive points. So each diamond with what? With the, when you achieve it, what the system will give you. Very, very lovely. Apart from whether you are qualifying for an incentive, you are also going to get this. If you calculate 5 million reward, so that is how it is. So let's check the next. So now, CTC, this is the summary. Very simple summary for us. Okay. The community, the project is a community-driven project. We have daily rewards for simple tasks. And then we have what? Raffles, giveaways, and what? Many prizes for you. No investment is required. Free for all to participate. Free Web3 courses for community members. Okay. Most of the Web3 that we don't know, and Web3 have to do with this, mostly cryptocurrency and other things that we do not know. This course is coming for me and you. So you are not only going to earn money, but you are going to learn as well, which will shape your future for Web3 now, because Web3 is taking over. We have unique mining and what? Staking mechanism. And then we have what? We have 90% of BitToken and revenue distribution to the community. Huh? Sorry, somebody was just trying to talk to me. So let's go ahead. I'm almost finishing. I think somebody's looking for me. Sorry about that. Now, let's look at the roadmap of what? A BitToken. Okay, this is our roadmap. Okay, we have all the quarters from 2024 up to the end, quarter 4. Now, and in the beginning, that was the paperwork, everything that have been in place for this project to become what it is today has started in quarter 1, 2024. Now, the app was launched on the 4th quarter, 2024. That was 16th November, 2024. Okay, so all this has passed. Let's look at our current year. Okay, this is quarter 1, 2025, and the Q1, we have major exchanges negotiation, which is ongoing. We have KYC and airdropping of initial the airdrop will be what? The initial airdrop will be given to us. BitToken staking protocol is launching will be on. And then we have what? The listing of what? The token. Okay. As we are mining the reward points, we know how much BitToken we are getting. And then if it is to be listed today, we know how much dollar we are to make. So that is the listing of the BitToken when it goes live. So that is the Q1, and we are currently in Q1. Now Q2 is also there, Q3 is there, and all this is in our PDF presentation. Okay, Q3 is there. Let's look at things that are in Q3. Look at Q3 there. Reaching out to what? 1 million plus, 100 million plus community members before the end of what? Third quarter, 2025. And then first anniversary event will occur. I'd love to see this. Now, the last quarter, which I also cherish so much, is what? Launching of BTT, CTC, charity, and social responsibility. Because if you got money, you have to give back to society. So bear in mind, CTC is also coming up with our what? Exchanger. So nobody should joke with this project. The project I have in mind. Imagine our exchanger becomes big like Binance, and you are part of it. You will sit down and knock your chest and say, I was part of the beginning of this project. And at that time, we will not only call you a billionaire, we will now call you a trillionaire, because there is much to take here. Okay. So in summary, we are telling you that we are interconnected. Every continent in the world, we are bringing everybody together. So we are saying that let's build the most powerful community in Web3. Okay. So that is how it is. Then we are saying that bring all your social media handles, YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Let it be in the box as we have seen it here. The box, I will always say, it represents what? CTC and BitToken. So instead of going out there with your social media handles, bring it here and come and make what? Money. That is what I can say. So join us now. Kindly contact whoever that shared the CTC opportunity with you to get registered now. So thank you so much for giving me your audience. My name remains Prophet Gamson from Ghana. So I'll lean back and then I'll take questions and answers, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you. Hello, Madam Amanda.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Over to you now.
Okay, sir. For questions.
Yes, please.
Okay. If you are here and you have a question, please indicate by raising your digital hand. If you have a question, please indicate by raising your digital hand. Anyone with a question? Maybe on CTC, on what Mr. Gamson was talking about. Do you have any question? It seems like we don't have anyone to ask a question. So I think Mr. Gamson, everything was very clear.
Okay, all right, Mr. Gamson, wonderful presentation as usual. This is very, very clear to everyone to understand. But if you are here for the very first time and you want to get clarification in every aspect, you are free to do that. But then let me quickly make this announcement before, if we're going to do abnomics, then Leader Gamson will come back again to do that. So we discovered that there are a lot of private messages to the management in the way of soliciting for the extension of the private sale promo. People say they are expecting their payment by the end of the month, and then we should give them time for them to organize themselves. So what we are doing here is for us as a community to be the first beneficiary of this project. And that is why we are giving room for our people to key in every aspect of the ecosystem in terms of channel revenue. We are aware how it is going to work. We're going to have multiple channels. That is the primary aim of this project, to monetize our online presence. Just like when the Gamson was making reference to the revenue generated by the global ad revenue, a simple logic, because Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram, they were able to make have a very bigger share of the revenue because of their two platforms. So also CTC is going to have multiple platforms for us to, monetize our online presence. And if you're going to do that, it's very important to note that based on the regulation of the platforms we'll be going to, especially YouTube, it is not, it is impossible for us to have CTC 1, CTC 2, CTC 2 to 1,000. So we want a strategic partners. That is the essence of giving opportunity for a strategic partners in terms of buying into our private, we call it seed fund. We call it seed fund in every project. Many people know what it means. That seed fund, if it is typically a crypto project, that is where the development team and everybody will, get paid out. But we decided to reserve that aspect for our community members so that everyone should have access to that. The private sale token, which will now give you access of owning a percentage of revenue from the channels. And we have designed it a way that with minimum of at least $100, you have a fractional proportion percentage of the revenue generated from the channel that will be dedicated to you, while 99% will come back to the community who helped to build the channel. So our concept is very clear. And my joy is that most of our leaders here, most of our community members have understood it from A to Z. Some of us here can even discuss CTC without looking at a slide offhand, because the vision is clear. It is very spelled out. So that is the reason why we are giving this opportunity to our own people, Don't forget that we are already global project. Very soon, the number of Asia countries that will be jumping into our system will be multiplying every day by day. But it is often said that charity begins at home. So that is why I think this, from every indication, all things being equal, I think this might be the last private sale promo we will do. All things being equal. So we want to give opportunity to our members to have a share. We started together. Most of us joined us from very beginning. So if you are the one that are pleading for the extension, yes, your pleas have been granted by the management. So we're going to extend the promotion till the 1st of March, so that it should also coincide with our Ghana fiscal program, where incentives will be given to those that are qualified for it. So officially, the pre-sale promo has been extended till 1st of March. So if you fall in that category, yes, we'll give you the opportunity based on the pleas of those that are working class, expecting their salary by the end of the month. So that is one aspect of the announcement. So thank you. If you have a question on that as well, you may you may ask for clarification. If not, I will yield back to Madam Amanda to continue the moderation of the meeting. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. Thank you. We have Mr. Adewale has a question. Mr. Infinix, can you please unmute yourself? Infinix Hot 9 Play. Thank you. You can go ahead, sir. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, thanks so much. I'm so happy to be part of this project and the pioneer as well. I just got to know about it this month. So, and my question is this: touching the rate that is at the wallet segment of that app, the 0.5 BTT to dollar, is that the actual figure that we should be expecting when it comes to payment, or just an estimate? That's what I would like to confirm, because if my downlines are asking, so I'll know what to tell them, because I don't want to tell them something today and later it will now change. So that's my question, and I really appreciate this project. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Gamson.
Yes. I think I don't know if we will still have time. Like, I would have just quickly go to the app and then show certain things, and then so that I will use it to explain for him.
You can do that,
Is that
quickly.
okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
Yes, it's okay.
All right, sir. So quickly, let me just share my screen again, and then I'll go to the app.
That's a good question.
Yes, I hope my screen is visible now. Let me
Yes.
activate my PIN. Let me activate my PIN. I forget. Let me just open the wallet. Hello? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I think a call keeps on coming and disturbing me. I keep on cutting. That is why sometimes it will break. So this is the wallet section. And then I think his question is on this. Am I right?
Yes.
Good. So now, the 1 BTT equals to 0.5 cent or dollar at listing. Okay? That is the minimum amount the coin is going to be listed. That is the minimum. It could be $1, it could be $2, depending when management have the liquidity to push it up more than that. But the minimum is 0.5 per coin. Now, for this amount, for you to get it and pick, depends on your total bit token here. You see the token? And this token will depend on the amount of reward points that you have. Do you get it? And it will also depend on the rate here. You know, the rate can reduce if more people come on board. Okay, the time we were having the device incentives, more people were coming on board, more people were registering. And this rate was not like this. It was around 0.0 something. Now the rate is 0.0042. Okay, so that is the total bit token released so far divided by total what? Reward points mined globally, all of us, to give you this rate. But the system is calculating it for us. But if you want to do your own calculation, that is how it should go. Okay. If you now want to know the total bit token that you have gotten, you have to multiply your reward points. Okay. Look at my reward points. I have mined 72 million reward points so far. And then when you take it, and multiply by the what? The rate, which is the 0.0042, this is the total bit token you're supposed to get. Okay. Then if you now multiply this by the listing price here, this is the amount of dollar I should pick. When the project says it is listing today, no, we are going live. This is the amount I should carry home. So that is how it is. And we are advising people that this is not just constant, because this rate here can reduce depending on the number of people coming. Okay. So at times we see here reducing small. But if you want to maintain your amount that you have there, it means you also have to be bringing more people so that you'll be getting more of the reward points. You understand? So that you can maintain your dollar that you have at your back office. And if you are bringing more people, you could see that your money will also be increasing. It will not be what? Constant. So this is how we should explain to our downlines for them to get the understanding. So that is it. So if the project should go live now, I'll pick $15,000 away. And at first, those that saw my back office before, when the rate was high, I was having as high as 23,000 US dollars. But because a whole lot of reward points had been mined, it has reduced to 15,000 now. It even went to 14,000. But of late, I did some recruitment with people and all that, and it has increased back to the 15,000 as you are seeing. So that is how the system works. And I hope I have answered you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Leader Gamsin. And please, Infinite Hot, what is your real name? I will help you to, maybe I can change it.
My name is Adewale Nosiru from.
Okay.
Adewale.
Okay, Adewale.
From.
All right, let me do that. So I hope you understood what our leader said.
Yes, I understand very well.
Okay. What I will add to that is that somebody don't lose your sleep. Most of us have got the secret. Don't lose your sleep. If you see the rate dropping, count it all joy. That is what we want. Because when we say provisional rate, we don't want to deceive anybody in this project. It's a provisional. And those that knows how coin behaves on the listing date can know that you can list this 0.5, which is the benchmark. Within 5 hours, it could go to $10. But we don't want to give people a hope that maybe we don't want to do that. We want to keep our hope very flat so that let the market reaction on the day of listing determine how we're going to feel. Do you get the point?
Yes.
So the mechanism here is that we have a already designed, programmed BTT that is being released every hour, which is fixed. But the reward point is not fixed. So reward point is the mining hash power to BTT, which means when we get to 30 million people, the rest assured that they are coming to join us to share with already programmed number of BTT. At the moment, 10 minutes, every 10 minutes, 700 reward point BTT is being released. That is why you are seeing it live. If you go to our back office, other side statistics, you will see the number of total reward point that have been mined globally. So everything is very plain for every our community member. It's not a project you'll be doing, you don't know where you are going, you don't know left and right. No, everything is open. Yeah. So, but the good thing, like I said, is that let more people come in. That is where we are going to have value for every of our reward point. That is why we are going to have a negotiation power to everything we intend to do. We do it because it's a game of number. So, Mr. David, are you clear about that?
I'm clear. I'm very clear about that. I really appreciate you. And I like the transparency, because if I have to be some people, they'll be claiming they are from America, they are from Germany, but good things can come Africa. I really appreciate you, and God bless you. Real good, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Welcome. Dr. Kwashi, you are here.
Yeah, President. Thank you
Happy
so
Sunday.
much for thank you so much.
Dr. Kwashi.
Yes, sir.
Please, before you come, I saw something on the comment section. I just want to explain it on the app. Somebody said yesterday he missed the voucher code because he was a newcomer. And then we have some two people. I just want to go there and explain it before you come in. That's why I started with my screen again.
No problem. No problem. Go ahead, sir.
All right. So just give me a minute. So those that are new people here, please, anytime you come on Zoom, we have a reward points for each and everyone who joins our Zoom meeting. And for you to get that, it is always a voucher code that is being dropped on the chat section. It is always on the chat section. Okay. So you need to go there and copy the voucher code, or you can write it down and then come and write it nicely on the app. And then where do we locate where to redeem the voucher? You need to click on N. Okay, when you click on N like this, it will open. And then when it opens, you go straight to the green bar. You see the green bar in the middle. It is written there, redeem giveaway voucher. Then you click on it like this. You see that the bar is having two sections. We have the voucher code and we have the submit. When you click on voucher code, your key pass will show. Then you now type in the code. And our code, it always starts with CTC. Then you have other letters before numbers. And then when you are done typing it there nicely, you now come and click on submit. And then you see successful. That is if you write it correctly without making mistake. Let me also add that it doesn't matter how you type it, whether small letters, capital letters, uppercase, small case, just type it and then the code should be correct with the numbers. Then you go and click on submit. You see successful. Then you see an orange bar down there, claim. Then you now claim your reward points. So that is how we claim our sitting allowance. I always say it's a sitting allowance. Because we come for meeting, you get rewarded. So that is how we claim our reward. Thank you. All right, Dr. Kwasi.
Thank you so much.
Let me answer this question quickly. I will yield to somebody is asking for when management, the RPs for video watching be cleared. Yes, yes. For update, we have we know we have some backlog of maybe on claimed. Let me use that word for our video that we have watched. Maybe from the special and maybe like and subscribe. For the Voucher is instant. So we as we say, we are decentralizing the process of what they call it, the validators, because we want to make sure that we have a perfect system. So if all those ones that is still hanging, don't worry, you have done your own part by performing those taxes. So those taxes, those reward will not be left behind. Thank God we are not listening today, so that nobody will say, what about the work I've done? You have to pay me that before list. No, we still have time. And be rest assured, everyone that have performed taxes that is hanging under review, don't worry, very soon it will be cleared. We are working systematically with our system. We don't want anything loopholes. So each movement, we take our time to make sure we tighten up. We are tightening up, strengthen our system for the benefit of our community. So don't lose sleep. Once you have performed that, don't worry. It is also in our interest as management to make sure that everybody get it quickly, so that more taxes will be given for the reward point to be also paid out. So thank you so much, Dr. Kwashi.
Thank you so much, President. Good evening to yourself and all the great leaders on the call. It's very refreshing to see you on the call this evening. I think it's very, very refreshing. We are most grateful to you. And so for much. All the explanation you are giving us this evening is wonderful. We really thank you and thank management so much for thinking about this community and at least sometimes bending some of the rules just to make us happy. For the fact that you have been able to extend the promotion to the 1st of March, that's awesome, because some of the members were asking for that, and for you doing that for us has shown how much passion you have for this wonderful community. And sometimes some of this, it gives me a lot of encouragement, and I'm so happy about that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And also to all my leaders, Mr. Gamson, that was an awesome presentation by all standard. Madam Amanda, all the leaders on the call, I think you are doing something great for this community, and we should all keep it up. We are almost there, and I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Very soon, we will begin to see the fruit of our labor. So we don't have to relent. Let's keep up pushing. And just to add something to the question, Mr. Our gentleman asked from Nigeria, those amount of money we are seeing there is based on the 0.5 calculation management has done. And after launching, there's two things that can happen. Definitely, what that means is that because that is the amount of that's the listing price, it means that definitely that's the amount we are going to get, or we are going to get even more than that amount. Because once the listing price is based on 0.5, it means it's not going to go below that figure. And that's the amount they are using to calculate the benefit or our dollar for us. So nobody should get worried at all. What we know, for those of us who are in this Web3 industry for some time now, what we know is that this thing that the amount we are seeing there will balloon or can balloon within a day to very, very high. So like our president said, if you realize your amount is going down, don't worry at all. It's just showing that we are having a lot of people into the community. And this community, the only thing that can make us very strong is the numbers. That is why when you come to the reward benefit, that's why most of the awards is given to those who are doing the referrals, because that's the only way this community can become massive, and then all of us will be happy. So let's keep up whatever we are doing. We shouldn't be discouraged at all. I think once we push high, we'll all enjoy from this community. Thank you. I think the code has been dropped, so I will end here so that let's go and get the code, and then let's also get our city allowed, like my leader just said. Thank you so much, my leaders. Thank you so much.
Has the code dropped?
Not yet.
Yes,
Not yet.
I think it has been sent to me, so let me see.
Okay, maybe you can share it then. Please, there
So
are people
especially YouTube. You know, YouTube is always late. So you can start with them first.
Okay.
There is something I'm noticing. Let me just say this. Why is that some people, I don't know, they are trying to play fast one. People will go for our official, maybe Facebook, to comment. They will drop their own referral link there. And then I think in this meeting now, somebody drop a referral link in this meeting. I don't know. Maybe somebody I was just looking for it. So please let us be disciplined. If the management is not by any means marketing direct upon everything we are putting in the official our official channels, Facebook, there is never a place that management will put any other link there. That is how disciplined the management is. So because we know we have a food soldier that is working, and then all this advertisement is to promote for the benefit of everybody, so that somebody somehow can also take the same content, because now we are not monetizing it. Go to your personal page and do whatever you want to do to bring in people. So I think we should kill our appetite of this maybe fast lane syndrome. So sometimes when I go to our Facebook official, I will see people putting you are commenting and you are putting. So those one that are coming there to give good review to the project, they don't have a referral link. If you don't know how to create a private page, ask somebody to help you to create a Facebook page so that you can start doing marketing anyhow. We have given you every materials. You can lay hands on, since you are doing it in a positive manner to generate people coming in. We don't have issue. We can take all our material, all the content. You can choose the one that best suits you and do your marketing in your page. But coming to the public page to do that, I see it as selfish. So I think we should also try to be disciplined when it comes to marketing aspect. So I just want to chip in that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, President.
Yes, Doctor.
Thank you so much for that. But sometimes I think it's the newcomers when they
Okay.
have been asked to drop their minor ID. Some of them didn't know exactly where to get the minor ID, so they just go and copy their
Referral code.
referral code and then paste there. So
All right.
what we leaders can do is let's educate our team members about exactly what to do when they come on the call, so that when they can, they will not be doing some of these mistakes. And also, we those who are admins on the call, when we see something like that, we can immediately delete it from the chat so that no one will go and
Are you
click
there?
it. And can you hear me, sir?
Yes,
Am I
sir.
audible?
Yes, sir.
We can hear you, Dr. Kwashi.
Prezo, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we can, sir.
Okay, so it could be from President's network.
Okay.
All right. So let's we those who are admins on the chat on the call. Anytime we see something like that, let's delete it immediately so that no one will go and click it and for it to cause any problem for anyone. And let's also, like I said, let's train our team members to know exactly where to get their minor code, so that when they are putting in there, they will not be copying the referral code for us. All right, I think this thing has been dropped, and I'm going to drop it in the chat. I'm not on YouTube, so it's a bit difficult. If someone can take it and then drop it on YouTube.
Let me reach Coach Ben. Maybe he has done that. Let me see.
Okay.
So that he can drop it officially.
Yes, if we can drop it directly in the YouTube, that will be fine. So that I'll drop it on our chat here.
Okay.
At this moment, I will please ask everybody to stop putting any message in the chat so that we can. If you get the code and you have been able to do it, please don't post anything in the chat so that everyone will be able to get it. Thank you. Just a minute. All right. The code has been dropped in the chat.
Thank you.
I hope Coach Ben will drop the YouTubers own in their YouTube, because I'm not on.
Yeah, he has done that.
Okay, thank you so much. So let's head to the chat and everybody get the code, and like my leader said, let's get our sitting allowance. No one should drop anything in the chat, please, so that everyone will be able to get it. We don't want people to come to the meetings and not being able to get their code. Sometimes it discourages some people, so please, let's make sure we don't drop any other thing in the chat until everybody is done with whatever we are doing here.
Yeah, Dr. Kwasi, repeat it. Repeat the question. This is the code.
Yes, I'll do that in a minute. All right, for the sake of those who are not seeing the code, please pay attention. It's CTC MW 230-220-25E. E as Emmanuel. So CTC MW 230
Wow.
220 25E. CTC MW 230 220 25E. E as Emmanuel. E as Emmanuel. CTC MW 230 220 25E as Emmanuel. Let me take it one more time. CTC MW 230 220 25E as Emmanuel. CTC MW 230 220 25E. E as Emmanuel. I hope by now all of us are able to get the code.
Let us submit.
Wonderful.
Mm.
I hope all of us has been able to get the code.
Yes, sir.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I don't like it when people come to the meeting and they are not able to get the reward. Because there are a lot of people who are not coming to the meeting. So if you are able to come to the meeting, I think this is one thing that can encourage you. So let's all do well. This is not difficult at all. We can
Mr.
also
Alafe's hand is up. Maybe it's about the voucher.
Yeah, I
Miss,
think his hand was up before now. But you can
Oh,
attend to him.
okay, you can unmute him. Let's hear from him.
okay, sir.
Thank
You
you.
can unmute Mr. Alafe.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Good evening,
My
sir.
dear distinguished leader in the house. First and foremost, I like to appreciate the brain this branch, our leaders. May God Almighty Allah continue to bless you and strengthen you more for you
Amen.
to bring up to the greatest eye in this movement. So I like to appreciate the extension being given as a privilege by the management of CTC. We thank you for that. So my question has to do with our progressive web app link. I have a downline that's using an iPhone, but I want to ask if there is a provision for that. Thank you.
Yeah, Prezo.
The question, okay. I think you can take it now. Take it.
All right. Yes, I think with the progressive app, this thing can use it because it's an app. It's a progressive app. Every phone can use it, whether iPhone or Android. I think they can all get it. And with the link, you have to get it from your leader, your appline. If your appline doesn't have the link, then you go to the appline. If you try everything and you are not being able to get the link, then you can contact any of the leaders to help you. Because yesterday I have a complaint from one downline. He tried getting the link from the appline for almost a week now, and yesterday the promotion was ending. So this guy was very frustrated because when he asked the leader is not able to provide the link for him to buy this thing. So yesterday he had to plead with me to get it. I also was not comfortable about it. So if you try getting the link from your appline, you are not able to get it, you can contact any of the leaders. Let's help you with the link. At least getting the link should not stop you from this opportunity. So if your leader is not able to get it for you, do everything you are not able to get it, please get in touch with some of the leaders and let's see if any of the leaders can help you with the link. Thank you.
Okay, another way to that is also you can send message to admin.
Yes.
Support.
Yes.
So you can send message to support on that case. If you have tried
Yeah.
everything possible, you don't get the link. Then
Yeah.
admin will also try to make sure that your leader is being contacted in a very nice channel way before we can take final decision on that. We don't want
That's
like Dr. Kwesi said, we don't want anybody to miss the opportunity.
Yeah.
And then leaders should also be conversant with the product you are selling. That's what makes you a very good. If those leaders that cannot provide a private sale link to their downline, I don't know if they have owned this project. Because if you own a project, you have to know a product, you have to know everything about it, and you ask questions. So that's how we know. Those of us that have owned this project, we are running with it without looking back. But if you are still in ferry, I'm sorry, you miss a lot. Only giving somebody a link. Okay, look at now direct. We made it in a way that everyone contributing in this ecosystem will benefit. Private
Yes.
sector direct 10%, 10%. Management is not interested in that kind of a thing because that is the only thing that will make our community to grow. So it is not in our own interest for you to write the management or support team for them to know we don't want to do that. Please, leaders, make sure you own this project, benefit from every aspect, so that tomorrow, if anybody is giving a bad review about our project, the positive review will surpass it. We are an online space. So we want to do everything possible to try our best as far as it depends on us. We are not God, but we have the clear conscience and mandate to do the right thing at all time. So that's way to go. Thank you so much, Dr. Pashi, for that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my leader. Thank you so much. So, Madam Amanda, I think the code has expired, so we can go on if we can take some questions before we end the meeting. I think our time to expire spent. So
Okay, sir.
you can take over, Madam.
Okay, so let me check. There was someone who wrote on. Okay, he's not here. He's not here. He said he wanted to lift up his hand, but he didn't know how to do it. So I thought I was going to call him. Okay, if you have any question so far, please indicate by raising your hand. You can click on your name and click on raise hand.
Madam Amanda, let me
And
also address this thing quickly before we take the next person.
Okay, sir.
Someone called me. That one in my team called me and was telling me since he started attending meeting, he has not been able to get the voucher. So I inquired from him, and what I realized was sometimes when they are typing the voucher, they put space in between the voucher. The moment you do that, the voucher will not go through. Don't space it. Put everything together. That's why when we are mentioning it, we don't put a space in between what we are mentioning. We make sure we mention everything in full. So when you are typing in the voucher, make sure there is no space in between the figures. Once you're able to do that, the voucher will go through and you have the correct voucher to go through. So let's all remind our team members. Yesterday, when I told him about that, then he now realized that sometimes what he does is that he spaced some of the numbers. I said, some of the figures from the alphabet. I said, no, you cannot do that. Once you do that, the code will not go through. People think because the alphabets are different, the numbers are different, they space the alphabet and space the numbers as well. Once you do that, the voucher will not go through. So let's put everything together. Just type it straight away. And once you're able to do that correctly, I think you'll be able to get your reward. So let's also inform our team members. Someone has been losing a lot of reward points for just this reason or this one. And he has never mentioned it on my platform and everything. So it was yesterday we were having a chat and then he mentioned it and I was able to take him through. And I think today he will be able to get the reward. So let's train our team members about some of these little challenges. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right.
And also,
let me ask,
please. Okay, sir.
Okay, I was going to ask the code, can't it be copied and pasted in the space? So that
Yes,
instead of
yes, it can be copied, but you know, most of us are not that smart when it comes to these gadgets.
Okay.
Some people don't know even how to copy. So sometimes they rather prefer writing it down and then come and typing it in the chat. So that's allowed. And also there are some gadgets, especially if the gadget is not some of these latest one. When you are copying the code, sometimes it gives them a little bit of problem. So that is well understood. But the time frame given for the voucher code to be inserted, whether you type it or you copy it, if you do it right, you should be able to get your reward, because the time frame is about 5 minutes. That's a long time. Today I did mine under 1 minute. Yes, I did mine under 1 minute. So once you know exactly what you are doing, if you are not able to do it, at least between 1 to 3 minutes, you should be able to get the code and insert it and get your reward. So it can be copied.
Yeah.
But those who don't have the idea about how to copy it, they can still write it down and then come and type it. But once they are typing, they should make sure they do the right. Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Kwasi.
Yes, sir.
With the copying to some of the machines or the phones will copy only the number and leave the alphabet.
Yes.
I've tried it on my phone before.
Yes.
And that's just a personal experience I'm sharing. Because it starts with CTC MW. So when you just click copy, it will only copy the numbers. Then it will leave the CTC and then the last E. So if you paste
leave
it,
the alphabet.
Yes, when you paste it and you click submit, if your mind did not draw you, you think that you have copied it, and then you see it invalid or something.
You
so
must
that's
say
why
copy text.
Yes, so since then, when I had that experience, I always write it down. Anytime it drops, I always have my pen and paper by me. Immediately it drops, I just write it down. Then I'll be able to type it, and then when I click, it goes faster. You could see that today, even when I started sharing my screen, I delayed a bit. It means I wrote it down before I started sharing my screen, and I was typing it. And I type it everything. I even have the time to also even go and type it in capital letters and all that, so that everything will be big. And I was able to do it. So it depends on how you are going to structure yourself. If your phone can copy all, fine. But if your phone cannot copy, it's better you just do it. 5 minutes is enough time.
Yes. I mean, what Madam Amanda was saying, with the type of gadget you are, sometimes when you try to copy, you see copy text and then you see some other copies as well. If you don't click on the copy text and you click on other ones, like you are saying, you just get the numbers, you don't get all the distance. So sometimes it's good you click on the copy text. You see some two boxes in front of it. Once you click on the box, it will copy everything. But some of these things, like I'm saying, we don't want to stress some people because we know we have elderly people among us, and we have some people who don't have much knowledge about these gadgets. So it's okay. We can manage, but the fact is we should just tell them to do the right thing. Once they are able to do the right thing, I think all of us will be happy. No one will be having any problem at all. Because like I said, 5 minutes is a long time. And within 5 minutes, you can write this code down and then type it into the voucher session and then submit you can do that. Definitely you can do it within 5 minutes. All right, thank you. And Amanda, you can take over now.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Right.
Let me just check if there are any. I think there are no questions.
If there's no question, then I would like to make some quick submission as well for the benefit of all of us. So, but if you have anything to say, you can say before I go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to say those ones that are saying it has failed, the code has failed. I have dropped the link for Madam Nashi, that then they can click the link and send the screenshot with their names and the minor IDs. They must take a screenshot, click on participants, and then take a screenshot and send to Madam Nashi on Telegram.
Thank you so much, Amanda, for that wonderful work. I think that is
Thanks.
awesome. That's awesome.
Thank
So for those of you who have not been able to get the code, please go to the participants section, screenshot it, because the moment you go there, your name will be the first name at the top. We want an evidence to show that you were in the meeting. So screenshot that space, and then you send your details to Madam Nashi. She'll be able to forward it to management, and they'll look to it. If you are qualified to get the reward, you'll be given the reward. Thank you so much. Yes, there is one observation I've made, and I want us to also pay attention to it. I think some of us are losing a lot of prospects. We are sucking a lot of people away, people who have the potential to be part of this community. With our presentations, sometimes we suck some of these people away. Let me emphasize on this. Our project is not a cryptocurrency project. This project is not a cryptocurrency project. This is a social media monetization project. And the only time the crypto comes in is where it comes to our model of payment. Having said that, it also does not mean we are not going to make any benefit from the cryptocurrency. But to be honest with you, a lot of people in Africa have no idea about cryptocurrency. And even those few who have a little, they have the perception they have about crypto, goes in there and do some ROI project, and maybe the system take its money away. The person will go out and tell people, ask for cryptocurrency project there is no good. Meanwhile, that project was not a pure cryptocurrency. It was maybe an investment project or an ROI project. So that's notion in the mindset of a lot of people that cryptocurrency is not good is deep sink into a lot of people's head. So the moment you are doing presentation to somebody and you decide to use the cryptocurrency, that maybe our bit token, blah, 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 before you realize, you sack that person. He will not even listen to you. And even if he listens to you, the moment he leaves there, he will be insulting you in his head. That you, all of you who are criminals. So let's let's put our presentation around online monetization. For that one, a lot of people are aware that a lot of people are making money on the online space. But just some people don't know how to go about it and how to also get some benefit from the online space. So once you explain that this is the reason why cities is also coming into the space, to make sure we do the presentation around the online monetization. And then when you get to know that the person you are talking to has a knowledge about cryptocurrency, that is when you can also talk about the benefit that our BTT is going to also offer us beside the online monetization. Then you have a complete presentation. But when you go out there and do the presentation as this is a cryptocurrency project, I'm telling you, a lot of people are not interested in cryptocurrency. And those who have even heard about it, most people don't even know. And those who even know are not interested because of the negative perception they have about cryptocurrency. So if we can change our presentation to that area, I think we are going to get a lot of people into this our ecosystem, and it's going to help us to go as fast as possible. So I'll thank all of you. That's all I want to add for today's presentation, so that we can also take this and then work with it. I think it's going to help all of us. Thank you so much, madam.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Kweshi. I think there's a hand up. Mr. Sam, can you please unmute, sir? Sam, can you please unmute? Maybe it says network.
Yeah, maybe it could be his network.
Okay, so I think we can close now if we.
Hello.
Okay. Yes, Mr. San.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Beautiful. I am most grateful for this wonderful opportunity given to me. I have a question for the management. Regarding the referral section, I think, this is a very good opportunity to actually get people on board. And as the turning point for the growth of this project is the community. So once we are referring people, we should be able to contact, everyone. There are some of us who are referring people. We just share our links on social media. People join through, but we cannot contact them. So I want to make an appeal. If there is a way management can put, a component that will help us contact our downlines, like the contact section. So if somebody is registering on the platform, there is a contact the person has to enter. And so if I am the upline and I go to my list, I am able to contact all my downlines. It could be a contact, a phone number, or just an email address. Okay, so that we can always contact those who are inactive, because you go to your list and then a chunk of them are just dormant. And that is not helping business, because we want to grow fast. This, once we have discovered it's a good opportunity, we can only fly with it. So I think this is the best way to also get things done. If it can be done, management is an appeal. They should look at it for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. President, can I take it or you take it?
Okay, take it quickly. You're already there.
All right, thank you so much. Yes, sir, my leader, that would have been okay, but we have something we call data policy. You cannot expose people's data, and that will go against the rules of data policy. So what management has done is, when you go to our profile session, there is a button there that you can switch on so that your downlines that has any challenge can get in touch with you. But the fact is, they cannot share our downlines data, whether phone number or email, to us. That will go against the rules of data protection. So we don't want to find ourselves in any difficulty. We don't want anything to come in the way of this wonderful project. So we are doing everything right to be within the law. So one thing we have said time and again, that when you are sharing your information or your link on the social media space, try and add your telephone number. So once the person is going to get the link, your number will be there. The person can take the number, and if there is any challenge, the person can get in touch with you. So you don't only share your referral link, but rather add your telephone number as well, so that those who you are or those who are calling to, or those you are inviting to join the business, can also get your telephone number and also can contact you. But for now, management cannot do anything beyond what they have done for us. So if you have not activated that portion already, go to your the profile space, and then activate that space, so that your team members who want to get in touch with you can get in touch with you through the Telegram. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Dr. Kwashi.
Yes.
Let me hand it over to you for closing, or to Mr. Kingsley.
I hand it over to Mr. Kingsley. He's the president. Let him do the wonderful job for us.
Right.
Okay.
Once he's
All right.
here.
All right. I don't think I will not do it for long, Dr. Kwashi. I'm just going to
That's
help
it.
you today to do it because I
Okay.
know you are doing a great job with all the leaders. So it has been a
Thank you.
wonderful presentation from every one of us. All I can say is that let's keep faith. We are in planting season. So the harvest time is coming. And we know our harvest time offhand. So we are doing everything possible that we also work within our roadmap. So like I announced in our family square, many things, good things is coming on our way. We're trying to bring the best of everything to our community first. We are already in a number that we can negotiate on our behalf, and we are doing it just that. So hopefully, like I give a tips of about data, we're on a top gear negotiation on behalf of our community so that we have a seamless participation in our taxes. So yeah, you have answered well about the dormant one. So yeah, we can't go beyond that. Please do everything possible that you educate your downline. The more of the reasons why people are inactive is because they have not been well taught. I like a presentation matter, like Dr. Kwasi said. This thing can be sold in a very simple, maybe 3-4 sentences. Just coin it away. We now have a system whereby we can even help you you can get money by liking any video from online. They know that you can get money by liking or sharing or commenting in a particular video with a system that is on board now. The person will just ask you how. Then you straight away, okay, this is what CTC is about. They have come up with something that will help everybody to get money from viewing in the system. Have you done that before? The person will put a suspense and curiosity in the mind of the person you are marketing to. The person will just, like he said, many people, even if you cannot convince many people about crypto, because many people have burnt their house, their hand because they entered the wrong project. So they have vowed in their life they have nothing to do with the crypto. If you start with the crypto, like he said, you have failed already. Even if somebody gives you this, like he said, they will call you one of the scammers. Whereas you know your conscience is very pure. So please, let us learn our own elevator pitch so that we can just kill it by way of everybody knows about monetization. Everybody want to be a content creator. Everybody want to make money from online, but they don't know how to start. Telling them that your ordinary view can give you money. It will create a curiosity in the mind of the person you're talking to, and they want to ask you how. Okay, do you have your phone here? Let me show you. At that point, he will not decline. The person will not decline, especially if it is a one-on-one marketing. You register the person straight, and then you perform magic, just do one or two things, one of two things in the system within take the person straight to the wallet. At least there must be a reasonable amount of dollar. Show the person the wallet. This is what if this project is do this. This is what I'm going to gain. Then now when you begin to talk about now payment system, it will now start making sense to the person because you can now see that actually it is how you can get the money because the system cannot pay you in your local currency because it's a global project. With that, the fear of crypto or whatever will be disappeared. So let us learn that. And I thank God that every one of us here, we are already comfortable with our project. So all I can say is that go out there and have enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you, Madam Amanda. Our Apnomics, Gamson, you are doing a great job. Dr. Kwashi, thank you once again. All our leaders here, we appreciate, we are proud of you. Let's do it together and let's climb high. Thank you. And I think this is the right place to end it. Madam Amanda.
Yes. Yes, sir. We can end it now. Thank you.
All right. All right. Goodbye,
Maybe.
everybody.
Can they be unmuted? Can
Okay, let me them 1 minute. Okay. Just a minute. Yes, let's say goodbye to each other. Oh, somebody's hand is up. All right, comrade. Comrade Rahim.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. God bless CTC. God bless all of you, one after the other. Tomorrow, our future will be very bright by God's grace.
Amen.
I'm sorry to have taken you back. I've been on YouTube since morning at the meeting, and this happened to be the fourth time I was unable to claim my reward through YouTube. But when it's on Zoom, I find it very easy. Go to text, copy, and paste. But because I don't hear voice again when I leave YouTube, to go to my app. And even when I write it down, I rush there to type. It says action failed. My helpline is Osho Amos. And each time I fail to get my reward, I always complain to him. But I believe, but the moment Zoom is covered up in number as 100, in fact, I'm not always happy because on YouTube, I won't get my reward. I'm a regular comer on YouTube, but I came late, and that is just what I want to complain about, sir.
Okay, so there are two things can happen. If that is the case, you copy your comments from your YouTube to show that you are there in YouTube and you could not get your listing. Then you go and send it to Nashi in support with evidence that you attended YouTube, but you could not get your reward point. I think the management will look at it, and the support group will look at it, and I think they will reward you accordingly. Do you understand? Okay, like also, if there is maybe the way you type the code, sometimes it might be the issue. But in any way, if you are on YouTube and you couldn't get your reward and you have evidence in that when the live, this is live, you just screenshot your comment and screenshot your YouTube. Your presence in the YouTube. I think send it to Madam Nashi to look into it. All right.
How do I to Nashi, sir?
Then you Telegram.
Check on inbox.
Okay. Check on inbox now.
Okay.
Yeah, check on inbox. Then you send it to her. And as well, if you didn't get to this own as well, you can also screenshot to this since you are already inside. Do you get my point? You can as well screenshot your this Zoom, screenshot it. When you go to participant, you'll be the first person on the line. Then you screenshot it as well to back up your claim.
Okay, I'll go there, sir.
Okay. Dr. Kwashi, please take on now. Finally.
Yes, thank you so much, President, for passing through this call. You have been immense help to us. We really appreciate your presence today, and we appreciate the wonderful work you are doing for us.
Thank you.
Like I always say, this is not the time. We don't even have to complain about anything at all because everything, there's a remedy to it for us in the community. When you come to Zoom and you are not able to get your reward point, just take a screenshot and then make sure you get the information to Madam Nashi. You get your screenshot. So nobody should be worried about anything. Whether you are on YouTube or you are on Zoom, don't worry. If you are not able to get the code, if you are not able to get your reward, just take a screenshot to show that you are in the meeting. Come to the Zoom, look for Madam Nashi's contact, and then send him the information. You'll be rewarded accordingly. And let me use this opportunity to also thank all the great leaders on the call this evening. Mr. Gamson, you are doing so amazingly well for this community. Madam Amanda, that was an awesome work for us. And all the other leaders on the call, we really appreciate all of you. For those of you who are on the call for the first time, If one or two reasons you are not be able to understand anything at all, don't worry. It's always like that. Sometimes you will not be able to understand every bit of this community. The community is huge and our ecosystem is very large. So you might not be able to understand everything. But once you keep on coming to the meeting, you'll be able to get every information. And that's the most important thing. So today should not be your first and last. Keep on coming and make sure you are part of us. If you have not registered already, be part of this community. And for the leaders, tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow we'll be having our presenters meeting tomorrow. So tomorrow 10 o'clock, leaders, let's meet and do that. We'll do the presenters meeting just for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we'll do a leadership meeting for our upcoming maiden program. So leaders, let's prepare ourselves. Tomorrow, the presenters training will just be 1 hour. After that, we'll do a meeting for our program after the presenters program. Thank you all for coming. Let's have a wonderful evening and let's see all of us tomorrow. Thank you so much and goodbye to all of you.
Sir, before
Yeah,
you
Madam
close,
Amanda.
yes, sir, before you close, there's a question on chat by Mr. David Arma. He says, can we know the list of the people who qualify for the incentives?
Yes, that is with management. So they are still working on some of the people whose accounts have been blocked. We have leaders who have qualified for the incentive, but because of the challenge we have with those people who are creating a lot of accounts, management is looking into all those accounts. So once they are done with the account, they will give us the detailed information about those who have genuinely qualified. So let's hold on. Management will bring that information before the program.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you for that. Madam Nashi, I think she wants to say something. Can you please unmute?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Good afternoon, family. I can
Good
see
afternoon.
Dr. Kwashi.
Yes, I can hear you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for all you've been doing for us, the submissions, and our president also. Thank you.
Well
I saw a
appreciated.
question in the chat. I think some of the people who forward their failed codes to Nashi, they think perhaps it's Nashi who is going to give them the code. So I have to do a lot of talking back and explaining that the codes are sent for manual work to be done on it. It is not immediate because management is very busy. And so she's asking that her codes for almost 2 weeks have not come. Could you please explain that to them for me, please?
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you
Let's make this point and make it very clearly. Madam Nashi is not part of management. She's doing for us is to help us collate information about those who are not able to get the code. So if you send your code to her, the only thing she will be doing is to send the information to management. And because that process is a manual process, it can take time. That's why we are urging everyone to be able to do whatever they can do so that they can get the code between the meeting period so that they can get their benefits. But if you are not able to do that, then you have to have patience because now there's a lot of work on management. And we all know we are also preparing for our maiden program, maiden launch. So there's a lot of things management is doing. So don't worry, once your information is there, definitely you will be sorted out. So nobody should get worried at all. It's just that maybe it's going to take some time, but definitely it will be worked on. So we shouldn't bother Madam Nashi at all because if you keep bothering her, then maybe she will also stop doing the work on our behalf. She's just helping with the community members. She is not the one who have to give us the code. No, She is not the one who gives us she is just helping the community. So we shouldn't give her any problem at all. I hope we all understand. Thank you so much.
Hello, Dr. Kofi.
Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Good evening to you. Good evening to everybody. I've been on YouTube all this while, but it looks like yes, the code was sent way before even the the Zoom code was sent, the voucher code, I mean. So it means that those on YouTube really check the chat. So I'll advise periodically they should check the chat and see whatever is going on, because their code was dropped way before the Zoom code was dropped. And so if some of them are claiming they didn't get it, I'm surprised.
All right. I think the challenge for today is I didn't know earlier that the code was dropped in the YouTube chat. So next time, like we have been doing, the moment the code is dropped in the YouTube chat, we do tell them. But apparently, no matter what we do, definitely there are people who will still miss it. So, like I said, we shouldn't even worry ourselves too much about this. Once there is a remedy, let's take an advantage of that. Is that okay? Yes. Let's not worry ourselves about it. Yes. Once there's a remedy, if you are not able to get the code, just take a screenshot of you being in the meeting, then get Madam Nashi's this thing link and then send the information to her. She will work on it for you. But like I have said, when you send to her, then you have to be patient, because it means it's going to be worked on manually. It's not going to be like the way ours came. It's going to be worked on manually, and that can take some time. So if you don't want your code to go through that process, do all that you can, master all the skills that you can, all the experience you have gathered all these years, bring all those skills and make sure you are able to get the code and you insert it during the meeting session and get your reward point, so that you will not go through those challenges. All right, thank you so much, Madam Lily.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so I think we can call it a day. Let's have a good night rest, and then let's meet tomorrow. Thank you all, and bye-bye to everyone.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, 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 bye to everyone. Now, bye-bye, 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 bye-bye to everyone. Everyone can unmute. Now everyone can unmute.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye,
Yeah.
bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye to everyone.
Bye.
Closed.
Yes, we have closed.
Mr. Bye.
Bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
So you can't start on 7 again.
You said?
You can't start 7 again. Unless tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow. On Sundays, we start the meeting at 4 o'clock. Sunday is 4 o'clock. It's 4 to 6.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye to everybody. Mananashi, bye-bye.
Party won't me mine.
I have to get my reward though.
Hello, please. They said all rewards that are sent manual are going to be worked manual. And then I heard somebody speaking Chi say on me mine. Friday support. Come on Friday support and come and show screen.
I wouldn't mean my name, party.
All right, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.